Hello everyone, my name is Spacebyter and welcome to the magnificent world of Satisfactory. In this playthrough we are going to explore the vast biomes of this world, exploit their natural resources and create an industrial zone that will put my skills as a builder and planner to the test. I have played this game before back in early access, but I never fully played the game all the way through. Now with the release of 1.0, the game has arrived to its full release with many more features and improvements, which I'm very excited to discover and try out. So without further ado, let's get into it. So here we are in the grass fields where I've started. I've laid down some of the basic stuff like some miners, smelters, constructors, you know, to produce the basic things. It was already producing a little bit, but I think, yep, we're already out of fuel. This is really the struggle in the early game of Satisfactory, where you'll need to like constantly make biomass to put into your biomass burners, which of course will give you power in the early game, but it is by far the most annoying thing in the game I have found thus far. Okay, there we go. We'll throw this in there and let it run again. Boom! So currently we are using 39 megawatts of 60, which means that we are like pretty far above the maximum consumption, and we can make, like, I think maybe one more production facility. I want to make the what is it? The concrete, because we are now producing steel plates, iron rods and wire. As you can see, steel plates, fan-freaking-tastic, and rods, yep, also. And then over there should be wire, if I'm correct in my assumption, which is all kinds of things. Look at how big this world's gonna get. Like, if you all the way over there, we're gonna go, and this is only one biome, so behind there is like even more, which is insane to think about, but it is. I'm pretty hyped on starting this. So yeah, let's see what the first milestone needs. So first of all, we have base building, logistics, and field research. Field research just gives us a map and some other stuff. Logistics, this one is an important one, the splitter. So I'll probably... We do not even have concrete yet for foundation, so we'll have to start probably with this one. Logistics seems like a good start here, because we of course need the splitters in order to make, well, the output of the miners to be 100% efficient, because that's what we're going for, people. 100% efficiency across everything. Every factory at the end of the playthrough must be running at a full 100% efficiency with no drops. This is what we want. A clean blue line. And as you can see right now, the production is going down, 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 which is not what we want. We want this black line to be on the blue line, and yeah, the gray one can be above it, of course, but this one is what we want, this one right here, because that means that every factory, every constructor, every smelter, every miner is actually producing without being halted. So every single resource that we are mining, producing and smelting is used and eventually shipped, because that is what we're going to do. Oh my god, they've made the skybox a little bit more beautiful, I think. Alright, so the early game of Satisfactory is kind of, you know, slow. It's mostly you just gathering biomass and just like waiting for your resources to produce. But yeah, as soon as you get like the foundations down, and you'll actually get like copper power running, I think it's in the next phase, so we'll need an actual space elevator for that. Yeah, it's probably in this one. Only then will we actually start to produce things really quick, because of course the biomass burners over here are nice, but they are finite, which means that we will need an actual like renewable energy source in order to yeah, in order to produce things comfortably and not worry about energy that much anymore. So it's kind of fun to say this, renewable energy, because I'm talking about coal power as a renewable energy source, which it clearly isn't, because it's a fossil fuel. But in this game, you know, it's Fantasyland. We can make it how we want it to be. And in this world, it is definitely a renewable energy source. So that is what we're going for right away. It is our main goal right now, is to get that running. As you might have noticed as well, I'm playing with global illumination, which is an awesome thing. I've recently upgraded my GPU, which gives me the power to actually run this at a really like comfortable frame rate, which is amazing. And I've never had it this awesome. Look at this lighting, like the reflection, you can see it glittering, the metal pieces, which just looks dope, which really looks dope. Okay, so let us see. Right now I just need a bit more resources here. Let me throw this in here so it can produce a bit quicker. We need 150 of these, 150 of those, and 150 of those, or 300 of those actually. So we'll probably have to help them out. I'll probably handcraft these until I until I have made the resources. So give me a little time and I will be back in a second with the resources for this milestone. Alright, we should have the resources now for the very first milestone. Boom. Logistics, let's launch it. There it goes.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in, visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out, feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Okay, well, yeah, that's definitely calming. Yeah. Yep. Definitely. Can already feel myself calming. Right, so now we have the mergers and the splitters, which is going to be awesome, because now we can actually... let me see, logistics, and there we go. Splitter. So the splitter, as you can see, has an input port. I'm also trying to do this like a little bit informative for the people that do not know the game. And as you can see, it splits out in 3 ways. Now we can only split it in 2 ways, so it halves the original input, because it goes there and there. So it splits it, if you know what I mean. So now we have 60, and because we are going to make it like so, and with the straight one, there we go, in 2 ways, so we're not using this port, it splits in 2. Divided by 2, 60 is 30, as you can see, and 30. Awesome. So, with that in mind, we now have 60 metal ingots, or like iron ingots per minute, which is going to give us an increase in productivity, which is exactly what we want. Where is that one going? I'm going to assume that this is gonna go that way for a bit and then go around like so instead of the other way. There we go. Remove that so it doesn't cross. And we will also move this one to here. And place that one there. And then you connect to that one. Yep. Okay, so those are connected. We're first going to build this assembly line. And let us get these constructors up and running. So we're missing cable, which is actually a problem. Yeah, okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up cable first. That is the top priority here. That's definitely a top priority, because we already have copper here, which is fine. However, it is producing 30 wire per minute of only 15. So we're gonna use this instead. In that, we're going to place a splitter here. Oh yeah, it's already connected. Bam, bam. Wire, wire, and then one of those is actually going to be producing cable. So this one is going to just be producing wire, and then this one, which is also 15, Wait, what was the recipe of cable again? So it requires 60 wire per minute, but this is also fine. We'll just produce 15 and 30s, which means that it'll produce 15 wire per minute. Because I think it outputs 30. Put that there, and then connect this last one here. And then we have cable production as well, which is also awesome. We'll have to check if our power grid can handle this in a second, but we shall see, we shall see. I'm going to be making cable, and then place this one right over here. Connect it up to that, and then move that one away. And there we go, that's all nice looking. Alright, so this one alone actually, that I've just built, can already like fully replace that area. But I'm thinking of maybe overclocking it even further, because right now we have, well, you know what, I'm just gonna remove this for the time being until we have like better power solutions. There we go. So now we are producing 30 or 20, what was it? 20 iron plates per minute and 30 iron rods per minute, because it's 2 of them. And maybe I want to produce some screws over here together with some other stuff that we need. However, first we'll need to fix our power situation. Okay, so the logical choice would be to get obstacle clearing, because with that we'll get solid biofuel, which is a more efficient form of solid biomass. And as you can see, it can be used as fuel for the chainsaw. And with the chainsaw, we will be able to clear large areas of flora and gather all the leaves and wood that we will need to make solid biofuel. So I actually want to go for this one as quick as possible, because it makes a more efficient fuel that lasts way longer in the biofuel burners. Yeah, for now we'll just have to make some more biomass. I mean, it's the only way. As you can see, 80. Let's throw that in there. Let's see what we got. 40 and 40. Let's turn it on again. And we're just below the max consumption, so that's good that we've removed this this area here. And now this mine here is working perfectly. Looks kind of dope as well. I also want to like remove these clippings of the cables later on, but for now, you know, it's fine. And there we go. Now it's even better. So yeah, this is our copper now, or I mean iron, and we are also producing, as you can see, it also is like shiny and stuff, which is awesome. So the global illumination. And here we also have the cable and the copper. So what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm going to let this run for a little bit, you know, until the biomass is up. I'm going to grab a bit more biomass and fuel it up, and just let it run for a little bit, get some more resources in the chests, so we have enough to actually start making some stuff. Because at this point, you know, it's just a little waiting game, waiting for the resources to produce so we can actually continue. So I'll probably let it run for about like an hour or two. I'm gonna make enough biofuel so it'll last a little longer. I'll probably let it run for about an hour, and then we'll continue this journey here. So I hope to see you all in a bit. Alrighty, here we are again. So in the meantime, well, the power is off again, you can see, but it has been running for a little while, and I've crafted up a little bit more. As you can see, we have now a ton more resources. I've handcrafted a lot of screws, and now we can actually get the obstacle clearing, which is going to revolutionize our progress. Boom! Now, we'll get a message from Ada.
Solid biofuel, created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size. Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could be if you construct, automate, explore, and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency. This isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated fun, fun, fun.
Hell yeah. And now we've got a chainsaw, people. Look at this, baby. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Vroom. Love it. Right. I'm still like thinking about the color scheme. I don't know if I'm gonna do the color scheme in like the style of my channel. I'll probably just change it to something I like a lot. Yeah, because I see that the blue and the like cyan greenish, this looks pretty cool. Don't get me wrong, but I've yet to see it on like structures, and we'll have to like tweak it a bit to see if it actually looks dope. It can look really cool, but we'll have to see how that goes. Right, so now I just ran away from the crafting bench. We can make solid biofuel. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Give me a second. All right, and it is finished. The steam's still coming off the crafting bench. So right now I've turned everything I had, so all of the wood and the leaves, into solid biofuel, and that should give us a massive give us a massive amount of time to let everything produce. So let us well, you know what, actually, because we'll need a expansion of power as well, I'm going to add 2 more biomass burners on that one. There we go. And then we'll split it in 4s. So we'll do it like this, which is 60, 60, and 60. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Now let's turn this baby on. 120 capacity, and we will be able to continue our automation journey. So I wanted to let you guys know, as a goal for this episode, I want to get all of the basic products automated. Power is already fixed for now, and I wanted to finish all of the tier 1 milestones. So these ones, the base building and the field research, shouldn't be much of a problem if we just get this producing. I can probably already do most of this, but indeed base building is next up. I can already do this, I think. Yep. Well, there's already one again. Base building done. Let me see what she says.
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
Yep. Right. So that is the foundations part. I love foundations. They're so awesome because they work with a grid. So if you place them, by the way, you can also hold control to snap them on the world grid. So if you're building anything, just hold control and then you can build off of this. This is now on the world grid, and then you can see if I place it here, it overlaps. See? That's not correct. However, if I place it over here with the world grid on, as you can see, it snaps perfectly, which is awesome. So highly recommend doing that always when you're placing something that will house machines. But yeah, this has been producing a little bit more than I've gathered earlier. Let me see. We're gonna need a lot of reinforced plates. At least 2 for the steel plates. And then we'll need... Oof, I mean, I think the screw recipe required iron rods. So I think we'll leave it at 10 here. And we'll place those down. Oh, it's a little bit dark. Let me turn on my flashlight so we can actually see. There we go. And then let's put this one here. This will be the iron plate one, which requires 20 per minute. And which we will now combine here. see how this is gonna work. I think like this. Yeah, okay, that's kind of ugly. I'm not gonna lie. Well, my apologies. And like that. And then we'll place the container like this. There we go. So now this is merged and put into that container. And this one is also going to produce iron plates, and that will all be stored at the same place. We're gonna overhaul this another time as soon as we have like more concrete to start building foundations here. But in the meantime, we're gonna just have to run with this. Oh no, I wanted you to be closer. Like snap, yeah, kind of like that. And kind of like that. Because this is where the other 30 per minute is gonna go. So we're gonna do it like so. And then this one can just go like this. There we go. And that'll make screws. Copy, paste. And paste. If you don't know, you actually have like a copy paste feature. I have them bound on my mouse, so I can basically just click copy and then paste. Two buttons on my mouse. But you can rebind them in the settings somewhere, I think, somewhere in controls or key bindings. But I highly recommend you do it because it is an absolute game changer. Let me see, let's do this as well. We are flying right now. We are really upping the ante in producing. Look at all these constructors just going at it. Oh, that's heresy. There we go. Boom. And that should be it. Look at it go. Production on its way. So now we have screws, iron plates, we have iron rods, as you can see, which are producing at a pretty good pace. Especially these we need because conveyor belts actually require them a lot. And screws we need for the reinforced plates. So, now that we have that done, how is this going? 120, okay. Decent. Now, if I'm correct, we only require one more from the tier, which is field research, which will give us access to the map. Thank the Lord. Ma'am. Object scanner, personal storage box, and extra inventory slots. We have basically everything, so we will be able to just finish this up now. Boom!
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
That is kinda insane. That means that they will basically... I mean, how should I say it? It's like basically you will find an infinity stone and just say, wow, that looks awesome. Just exploit it to the maximum means. We do not care about the results. Just do it. Do it. Here we are, the MAM. This is awesome. This is an awesome machine. Here we can research all kinds of stuff. All nice kinds of upgrades. Especially this one, the power slugs. Let's do that one right away. The power slugs, there we go. Blue power slugs. Okay, the message from Ada as well.
This semi-slug, now dubbed Power Slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location.
Okay, that's interesting. That's actually kind of interesting lore. So yeah, so we'll soon be able to unlock overclocking, which is a godsend. These ones I do not have yet. This one I do have. Yeah. Let's see what we get from this. Oh my god.
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
There it is. Gonna be landing again. Alright, so we have now done Tier 1. Tier 1 has been fully completed in the first episode. It is insane, people. And yeah, we're basically cleared. Do we have anything left to do for now? We are producing most of the basic resources. Yep, that's actually going really well. We have the chainsaw, so we can now actually like cut trees and get a lot of wood from them. We have good energy going. This can be removed. Got some concrete producing. And then I think our next job is going to be... not this yet, I think. The space elevator. Because that one requires, as you can see, concrete, wire, iron plates and iron rods. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this run a bit again. Probably going to cut some trees here and there around here. And just fuel it all up. Let it produce for a little bit, you know. Get us that sweet, sweet resource buffer that we need for the space elevator and things to come. And yeah, I'll probably very quickly place down another concrete producer over there. And just let it run for a little while, you know. Because that's basically what the early game is, you know. It's just set up your machines, let it run for a bit, get some resources produced up or stocked up, and yeah, and then look towards the future and build, expand. The factory must grow. The factory must grow. In any case, I thank you very much for joining me in this lovely, lovely world. And yeah, you know, like, subscribe, all that jazz, all the things you want to do. And I hope to see you all in the very next episode, where we shall continue with the space elevator. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day and peace out.